400.
Lufthansa Flight 1152 on its approach to Palma de Mallorca. The Balearic Island has become the dream destination for many German vacationers after months of coronavirus restrictions. Due to the high demand, a Boeing 747 is being used for the 2-hour flight. Normally, the jumbo jet only flies to long-haul destinations like Asia or North America. In Palma, Captain Richard Weiglin checks the engines and landing gear for any damage. It's a great feeling. The pandemic lasted so long, we had a lot of pilots who had their hours cut, some who didn't fly for a year and a half. We're all delighted to be flying again. Then it's time to board for the flight back to Frankfurt. Co-pilot Felix Ebinger prepares for takeoff. He missed seeing the beautiful coasts for a year and a half. There wasn't much demand for pilots in the early days of the pandemic. I've been on a short-term work break for 15 months because of the coronavirus. That's a very, very long time. I've never had a break from flying that long. It's a special feeling to be back on board. His first flight after the break is a virtual one. Ebinger may have 17 years of flight experience, but Captain Richard Weiglin wants to make sure he hasn't gotten rusty with all the downtime. From the moment I sit here and perform my job, I have to ensure the same quality and safety as before the 15-month break, regardless of the coronavirus. The pandemic has also changed things cabin side, forcing Germany's largest airline to shift gears. Business travelers used to fill the bulk of Lufthansa's seats, but they're staying home thanks to video conferencing. The airline now hopes tourists can take their place. People at our destinations are naturally excited, but others that only fly a couple of times a year have other questions. Others, of course, are afraid of flying. Days earlier, co-pilot Felix Ebinger already practiced the approach to Frankfurt in a simulator. After the experienced pilot passes muster, he's clear to fly passengers again. It works really well. I sit down and the skills are still there, but it's good to try it out in the simulator first. Felix Ebinger and Captain Richard Weiglin land in Frankfurt in a real plane from Mallorca. The next flight is scheduled for 2 days from now. Destination USA.